Hey ladies, and welcome back to Lady with Vestina. Let's talk. It's been a while, and life happens when you plan, and life happens to everyone. Anyway, no reason why I haven't actually popped in for a while. Sometimes you just have to feel inspired. And sometimes I lack inspiration, which is kind of sad because any day that you wake up, you should be inspired just by the simple fact that you woke up and you got another chance to bless someone or be blessed. Well, anyway, guys, the reason I popped in today is because something just kind of like I was just encouraged, I guess, in my spirit to just make this video about just the power of being yourself. And here's the thing, this year, I'll be hitting that big 5-0 and I'm excited about it, but it's really interesting. And the reason I bring that up is because it has taken me this long to really understand that I'm okay. I'm okay with who I am and who God created me to be. I'm still trying to figure out what He's created me to do and to live my best life, because I firmly believe that He sent His Son so that we could live a life and have it more abundantly. I believe that with everything that I have. I just struggle sometimes about where do I fit, and sometimes I get caught up in what I feel like, instead of just knowing what I know because the Word says so. And I'm trying my best to really make that real effort to walk by faith. I mean, we say it all the time. I've been in church all my life. I'm a pastor's wife, all of that. But sometimes it's hard to walk it out, to walk by faith when you see so many crazy things going on. But what I came to tell you today is that I heard someone say, as a matter of fact, I think I was listening to Jake's this week, on YouTube, because I'm a big YouTube fan. And he was saying something about, basically, oftentimes, He would take things away from you and you're left by yourself. He takes away those crutches, if you will. And I'm just thinking about a particular situation on my job where I had a lot of crutches to navigate the organization that I've been part of for a couple of decades. And I got to a situation where opportunity, I saw it as a challenge. And indeed, it is a challenge. It was a challenge and it is a challenge. But I also had to start thinking about this as an opportunity to either sink or swim. And in that, He just took away all of my crutches. And I was like, okay, God, you got me here, so you obligated to keep me here. And so I've had to, every single day that I get up, and as a matter of fact, I'm recording this video right before I go into work today, is that every single day I pray for protection, I pray for guidance. And He has not failed me. Even on those days when I'm just like, Lord, I don't know what to do with this. If I get an email or I get a request or I'm sitting in a meeting where I have no clue what these folks are talking about and I'm in a role that I need to know what they're talking about, I really, in the midst of it all, I quickly say a prayer and say, God, help me, guide me. Even though I don't know, but I'm trusting in Him to show me what I need, bring into my path what I need, drop in my spirit who I need to call. And I'm going to tell you, guys, I am a witness right here today that He will do it. You guys heard, I think, people have said it, but I think it became popular when Tamar said it. Is like, won't He do it? He will definitely do it if you call on Him. Because the reality of it is, what else do you have? I mean, you could try other things and do other things and it may be a temporary fix, but honestly, guys, you're talking about blind faith. That's what I'm walking in every day. And I have to ask God to help my unbelief when I see the challenge, but I have to know that God sees all, that He knows all. And I remember one of this past Sunday, he's not a guest preacher anymore, Pastor Ben Reyes came in and he said something about there are certain things that God uses. There are certain things, like sometimes we've been trained, or at least in my life or whatever, it's like God, allows things, but some things that are maybe not favorable and don't feel good or whatever, but he uses those things to make you grow, to stretch you. And I've had to, and it really just kind of resonated with me that the things that have come in my path is that God uses them to further his agenda. See, God, this is about God's agenda. It's not even about you. We talk about it all the time. A lot of things that happen, it's not even about you. It's for the benefit of those that are standing around. I know I'm rambling a little bit, guys, but I just jumped in. I never prepare for these. I just go to what I feel God is asking me to share because of what has helped me. And I'm praying that at least one person can get it. And nothing else encourage them or either say confirm what God already dropped in your spirit. So there is power in being yourself. And I have a mentor program, or it's a program, but it's mainly what is a conference and tea party, and it's based, the foundational principle is on the one Psalms 139:14, where he talks about we're fearfully and wonderfully made. And I really believe that everything I have, but just because the word says it doesn't necessarily you feel it. You got to know it. Like I said, I'm a type of person, I have to feel stuff. I'm very much into how I feel. Unfortunately, I try to I'm trying my best to be fact driven, but sometimes my initial thing, that gut instinct, that God inspired instinct, unction of the spirit, is what drives me initially, and then I try to line it up with the facts. So, and maybe that's wrong, but that's just how I roll. But I have no idea where else we can go with that particular statement. But fearfully and wonderfully made. Yes, oftentimes, the word says, and you've got to believe that. You've got to believe, you got to know, even if you don't feel it, even if everything around you, society, if we look at everything society puts in front of us, it tells us that we're not good enough. And that is a trick of the enemy. That is a lie from the pit. I say that with confidence. Who you are is perfect. And I say perfect in the sense that because God created it. He created you for a reason. He created you everything about you. He knew it before you even came into this world. He knew his purpose for your life. And there's power in that. Just that alone gives you power to walk in boldness that God created me. So no matter what comes by, God is going to use it for the good. So guys, I hope you have an amazing day, and just embrace who you are, because there's power in being yourself. And so what I went on, and I'm always driven by, I love words of affirmation. I love powerful words because they do inspire me. And so the message I have today, the quote I have today, is from Ralph Waldo Emerson, and it basically says, to be yourself in a world that is constantly trying to make you something else is the greatest accomplishment. Absolutely, because from the moment you step in this world, your family, your friends, and all, they tell you who you should be, where you should go based on their experience. Based on their experience. But know that God created you for his purpose. So your family means what, mean well, your family mean well, but understand that God created you for a purpose, and being yourself is the greatest accomplishment you could ever accomplish in this world. Guys, once again, have a great day, and I'll see you next time on Lady to Lady with Vestina. Bye.